Hey there, Sunrise Beauty Team. This is your Avon mentor, Chris Arnold, and I just want to take a few minutes to share with you some tips for using what I think is one of the best representative tools, and that is your What's New. So this is the special flyer that Avon makes available to us each campaign that allows us to purchase preview products or demonstration products in advance of the campaign in which they're introduced. So as an example, right now we are in campaign 6 of 2020. This is the campaign 8 2020 What's New flyer. So in campaign 6, I'm ordering my brochures. For campaign 8, I'm going to order my preview products for campaign 8 at the same time. You can order, so in the case of the campaign 8 What's New, you can order these products as a preview in campaign 6 and 7. So the 2 campaigns before. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to go on Avon Now to where you can order the What's New products, and I'm going to share some tips and tricks for you about that. So first up, we have one place that you can go to order your preview products, your What's New products, is you can go to Order Products and What's New. And this gives you a nice clean list that you can go down of all of the current What's New products that you can add to your order. Now in this case, because like I said, we're in campaign 6, this will be items that were introduced in campaign 7 and 8, because those are the 2 current brochures, although I'm not sure why the belief, because those were introduced in, okay, so because they were available in campaign 5, they're still showing up because theoretically you could back order them in campaign 6. There's not really any reason to, because they're in the regular book in campaign 6. So basically the big benefit to the What's New is that you get to order the products in advance. So you can try it out yourself, so you can give your customers testimonials, or so you can have it as you're promoting the campaign 8 brochure, you have testers or demos of the new products to show to your customers. The way I like to shop the What's New is I like to go to brochures, or have the What's New brochure in front of me. You'll see when you go into brochures, you have the next 2 campaigns. So in campaign 6, we have the campaign 7 and campaign 8 What's News. I already ordered my campaign 7 preview products back in campaign 5, so I'm going to look at campaign 8. And so you can see your preview products here. Now you can order 2 of each preview product. That includes, if it's a product with multiple sizes and shades, you can order 2 of each. Don't know that how often you'd really want to do that for most representatives. You also will get whatever your current earnings percentage is what your discount on your preview products will be. So if you are a new representative or a contender, so you have up to $5,000 in sales for the year, then you would get your regular 25% on personal care and beauty, 20% on home and fashion. If you're a contender, you get your 30% and 20% President's Club and above. You get your 40, 45, or 50% and 25% on home and fashion. So whatever your current level is, that's the discount that you'll get. And of course, that'll show when you go and you add the item to your order cart, it's going to show, for example, with the foundation here, it's regular price $32. The brochure price is going to be $21.99. It'll show at $21.99 in your order cart. And then when you go to checkout, you'll see your discounted price, just like you do with other items that you order from the brochure. So each campaign, I like to pick some products, especially anything that I'm going to use myself. I'm going to get it as a preview so I can start, because A, I'm impatient and I want to start using it right away. But B, so I can start using that product and share that testimonial with my customers about the product. So if it's a new makeup product, I usually will pick 2. I'll pick the 2 most likely shades that would be my shade, and usually what happens is one of them ends up being my shade and it goes on my vanity and it stays there so that I can use it every day, and the other shade that wasn't exactly the right shade for me is the one that I take around with me and demo to my customers. I generally don't see enough of my customers face-to-face that I don't do, even though we can order 2 of each shade, I don't order even one of each shade. For starters, we've got 30 shades. The odds that I'm going to have a customer that uses every one of those shades is pretty slim. I mean, I've got customers that will use quite a few of those shades, but I'm probably not necessarily ever going to sell one of every shade. But it's also not in my budget to do 30 testers of a foundation. I might, if I'm going to see customers regularly and be using these to help them check out what color might be right, I might look at my customer base, see what shades I tend to sell the most of, and I might pick maybe, you know, we've got the 4 different undertones and the 4 different, so there's 4 different undertones, 4 different levels, light, medium, tan, and deep, and then we have cool, neutral, warm, and warm olive. So I might pick one of each combination. So I might pick a light neutral, a light cool, a light warm, and a light warm olive. And I might pick, you know, so I might get 16 of them, or I might just pick the 6 that, you know, 6 that cover a nice wide selection of colors. So I've got at least one of each thing, and then use those to give customers a starting point to help narrow down what color might be theirs. But mainly with color, I'm looking to let them try the product and feel the texture, you know, see what it smells like, see how it feels, and see if they think that's going to work for them. And then we go from there and use things like the swatches in the brochure, or if you go to Avon Now, the product page, a lot of newer makeup products will have the swatches on the arm that you can kind of see how they look on the skin, and those are a little bit better to help pick colors in that. So, you know, I might choose a foundation and a concealer to try out myself and to show customers. Same with the new primer products. So I'm mostly just looking for, with the consumable products, products that I'm going to use myself, or products that I think are going to appeal to a lot of my customers, and then I'll pick those. Jewelry, obviously, again, anything that appeals to me that I'm going to wear and add to my personal jewelry wardrobe, I'm going to get that as a preview product so I can start wearing that and building up interest in it before the brochure launches. One thing that I really like to do with the jewelry and fashion items, because these are all limited edition and they do tend to sell out quickly in some cases. Some very popular items will sell out relatively quickly. So what I like to do is, if I have customers, my really good jewelry and fashion customers, I will sometimes share, usually just pictures of things that are in the What's New with them, and ask them which things they think they might be interested in. And then I can order those as previews. I can show those in the lead up to the brochure, and then let that customer buy it when it comes out in the actual brochure. Usually what I'll do in that case is I will, you know, maybe offer the customer, if somebody says for sure, yes, I want this necklace, I'm going to get this necklace in blue. I will say, great, I'm going to go ahead and order it as a preview. And if you let me show it to my other customers before the campaign, I will let you have 10% off, or 5% off, or, you know, whatever little deal you want to work out. Really, if you're just showing it and nobody's like, you're not wearing it, that would still be considered a new product, and you wouldn't even necessarily need to offer a discount. But it helps to pick out which products that you want to show as a demo without breaking the budget. If it's a product you know you're going to sell, then that doesn't take as big of a hit to your budget. So my really good jewelry and fashion customers, I will let them, you know, kind of look ahead. And the way the brochure, the What's New is structured now, the price in the What's New is going to be the price in the brochure. So there's no reason you can't show it to them and let them pick products from that brochure that they know they might like. And that's a great way to get demos for things that you're not going to use yourself, that are not products that you're necessarily going to add to your own personal wardrobe or jewelry wardrobe. There will usually be, you know, a little bit about samples. Right now we've got pretty slim selection of samples, but we are hopefully going to have a wider variety of samples coming soon, maybe in new forms is what I'm thinking. We're going to have some more economical samples available for us. And then they also have, you know, sometimes they'll have sales tools listed in here, so keep an eye out for those. But that's basically how I use the What's New. So again, just a quick summary, you know, you can, each item in the What's New, you can buy 2 of each item, or 2 of each color, or 2 of each size, whatever it is. You get those items at the same discount as you get items from the brochure. The benefit is to be able to have those items in advance, so that you can start using it to give testimonials. You can maybe share one with a good customer. I will do that sometimes with consumable products too. Say if we have a new face cream coming out that's not something that I would personally use, it's not something suited to my skin, but I know I have a really good customer that it would be suited to her skin, I might give her a discount so that she can buy that and try it ahead of time to give me a testimonial that I can share as I'm introducing the brochure. So things like that. You know, show the fashion items and jewelry items to your good customers and let them help you pick what items you're going to demo that they're then going to more likely to buy in that campaign, to kind of help save on your demo budget. Like you can buy a few items that you know you're going to sell, and then you can put that money back into buying more demos in that next campaign. So hope that helps, gives you an idea what to do with the demo and how to use that special flyer. And as always, you know, anytime if you have any questions or looking for ideas, feel free to reach out. If you're on the Sunrise Beauty team, contact me anytime. If not, be sure to check in with your mentor. And of course, any account related questions, you can always call the Avon Care Center. So I hope you're all having a great day, and I will see y'all again soon.